You're doing great. I can see the baby's head. Give me one big push. Push, push, push. And here we go. Congratulations, Miss Scott. It's a beautiful...
Doctor! There's another!
What? Okay, I need you to push again. Give me a big push. Push, 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 push. Second one.
No, there's more. Oh my! Triplets!
Oh my gosh. Another one? Push. 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 Oh, there we go. Oh, 3. Oh my goodness.
No! There's more! Holy smokes! Quadruplets! Father must have saved the world or something.
Where is the father?
We have got a minor fire. Too many people trapped inside.
Jackson, relax, okay? Our captain's a legend. 0 mistakes, 0 casualties in LA. You'll be fine. Speak of the devil.
All right, gentlemen, let's hustle.
Yeah!
Go, 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 go!
Wait. Please take me with you. My sister drugged me and I can't move.
I had your sister drug you for a trade. I never thought this whole hotel would go up in flames. Get the hell off here.
Fire radio. I have someone here in Billionaire's Island.
Here. Hang in there.
Whoa. Hey, Cap. You okay? It's a bit gashy out there.
Yeah. It's fine. But people's lives matter more.
No. Sit down. Sit down.
Everyone is outside and safe. Henry and I will take care of everything.
Besides, this lady looks like she might need some looking after. Ambulance is on its way, so you just leave everything to us, okay? So a little disinfectant. It'll clear up those cuts real good. Rest. Go on, Ted.
That's a pack's a punch.
Oh, it's hot. It's so hot.
Miss. Hey. Are you alright?
Please help me. I feel...
Miss. It's okay.
I feel so weird.
Miss. Miss, we gotta calm down. The ambulance is on the way. You gotta calm down. That booze is hitting me harder than I thought.
Please help me. I feel so weird.
has replaced everything that was. Now I won't out of love.
God. I slept with Brandon White? He's the captain of the Los Angeles Fire Department. You say he despises women who try to get close to him. I better leave before he wakes up.
Bitch, get the hell out of my house.
What? This is my home.
Not anymore, sweetheart. Your dear mommy died and your daddy left the house to us.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and last night, signing up with Mr. Smith, that means you're officially useless. Oh, and we got $1 million deal now.
Are you crazy?
Oh, how could I forget about you? Mommy! You two shameless homewreckers! I mean, you tried to drug me and sell me off to some creep. If you think I'm going to let that slide, you have another thing coming. I hope you two get exactly what you deserve. Oh my God.
Brandon White, the hero, the heir of the White family. He's so hot.
What's he doing here?
Ladies, you were in room 301 at the Andrew Hotel last night, right?
What?
Well, I just want to say that I'm really sorry for last night. I had too much to drink and I just lost control.
What? Yes, that's her, all right.
Well, I woke up to find you gone and I checked the guest list and I came here to apologize. So I'd love to make it up to you. Just name a number and I'll pay it.
I don't want your money. Can I be your girlfriend?
Wait a second. Your hair was blonde last night, right? What's with the red?
It got ruined in the fire. She had to get it fixed.
Yeah, the dye helps with the scorch ends, you know?
I won't let your dad find you. I won't let him take you away from me. I can raise you on my own, I know it. Oh man, it's so late.
Mom, chill out. I just mapped out the fastest route for you. No way you're gonna be late. And I got to do some wolf spray to protect you when I can't. Mom, I made this for you. I hope it makes you smile every day. I got this for you, Mom.
Oh, my little gems. Guys, thank you so much. All right, you're gonna be good while I'm away at work?
Okay, Mommy.
Okay. I'll see you later.
Firefighter Dad, thanks to Nana, we actually found you. Deadbeat Dad. Everyone says he's the hero, but he's never the hero for us. Forgot to tell Mom the best route to go to work. She's gonna be late. Don't worry. You go. I'll protect the little ones. Okay.
How was that party last night, bro?
Amazing, bro.
Yeah, I saw you both.
Yeah, I know. What was her name?
Hey, check it out.
Delia? Oh. Hey, gorgeous. You want to have some fun with us?
No.
Yeah, come on, don't be shy.
No, I don't want any trouble.
Come on, don't be shy, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Don't be tough.
No, really, no, no, let go of me. No, let go of me. Let go.
Never.
Let go.
Never. What? Oh. Oh, Jesus.
You two think you can just do whatever the hell you want?
Yes, we can. Come to daddy. You firefighters always playing the hero. You better look in the mirror, man. You get the beat down.
Hey, what are you doing?
Watch out! What's wrong with this lady? Jesus Christ.
Fuck, this guy better not see your sorry faces again.
Fucking tricks.
Thank you for the heroics.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm ready to love.
No problem. Just, doing my job.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, sorry. Do we know each other?
He doesn't recognize me? Perfect. I need to play this cool. I just mean you're Captain Brandon, the famous firefighter. Every girl around here knows your name.
Right.
Mom! You forgot this.
Oh. He can't find out the truth. What if he fights for custody?
Thank you, sweetie. I guess we should be leaving.
Dad, you finally came to pick us up.
Oh, little guy, I think you have the wrong man. I'm not even married.
No way. The DNA test said so.
DNA test?
Sorry, he really misses his dad.
Where is his dad?
He passed.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. Thank you again for everything, but we should be going.
But, Mom, she's her dad. Why would you say he's dead?
Why does she look so familiar?
Mommy, why are you back so soon? Meet Brandon, Daddy.
Don't be silly. He is not your daddy.
Dylan took a DNA test. That guy is definitely our dad.
Listen to me. If he finds out, he could take you all away. Do you want to lose me forever? So promise me, stop talking about your dad. And definitely don't mention to anyone that you're quadruplets. Okay? All right, listen, Mommy's got to go back to work. But you'll all be good, right? I love you guys.
I fixed a neighbor's laptop for $1,000. I walked all the dogs in the neighborhood for $300. I sold some paintings for $800. And I helped someone uncover from a cold. Got $500 for them. If we keep on saving like this, we'll be able to buy a house for Mom. We won't have to rent anymore. Uh-oh. Dad's marrying a bad woman. Good thing I hacked into Dad's cameras or else I would miss this snake's moves.
7 years, and he barely touched me. But today, he's finally locking her down, and I'm going to be Mrs. White officially.
I can't believe Dad let that monster live in our house for 7 years. Bad Dad.
I should order him his favorite cake. Oh my god, I am so thoughtful.
He's ordering a cake. What do we do now? I'll reroute the order to Mom, send a message to Dad to come home early, then I'll force them to meet. You've got to keep Mom safe. Leave it to me.
Wow, what a house. Oh, the kids would love a yard like this. You bitch. How dare you show up here?
What are you doing here? Do you live here?
Hey, Cap. What's on your mind? Shouldn't you be home today? Beautiful fiance, drinking.
Mind your own business, Henry. Not in the mood. Just get back to work.
My bad.
What's your problem?
Oh, Nora, it's been 7 years and you're still struggling. Like, I got a house, money, and then the man.
Well, I've delivered your cake, and now I'm leaving.
Not so fast, trash.
Get off my mommy, you lady!
Blake! Are you okay?
Mom, it hurts.
You touched my son?
Oh, Nora, you still playing house with the new bastard?
Shut your mouth!
Whoa, Mom, you're a savage!
Apologize to my son.
If you think I'm gonna apologize to a bastard, dream on.
It looks like you're still hungry for more. Here. You gonna say you're sorry now?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Different. Oh, gosh, it's too bad.
Mom, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, sweetie.
Crap. He's back early. They don't recognize each other, do they?
Thank you again.
Yeah, no problem. Just doing my job.
He's not as cold as the rumors say.
They don't recognize each other. This woman attacked me. You have to do something.
That's not true. She pushed me and she's just trying to protect me.
Hey, your mom is fantastic, okay? I would apologize for my fiance to you both.
No, you're the big bad wolf who married the mean lady and hurt Mom.
Oh,
Hurting your mom to me.
he's joking. He's joking.
I don't want to waste my time with you and your little monster. So get out.
No one's going anywhere until we figure this out. Did we meet 7 years ago at the,
Oh, no. He's trying to remember. I can't have him fight for custody.
I think it was the,
When are we gonna celebrate our fifth birthday?
David, that's so fast. Don't be so cheeky.
what the hell?
That is not real. That is not real. You have to believe me.
My house? My bed? That's where I'm going.
No, you have to believe me. I love you. I love you. Let's be silly. That's a house. It's the engagement is still on.
What? I would give you $30 million just to start over. Okay, we're done here.
I don't want your money. I just want you.
Get out. No!
Well, this has been fun, but I think we should be leaving. Blake.
Could she be the woman from 7 years ago? Henry? Yeah, I need confirmation on something. I need surveillance footage from outside the Andrew Hotel 7 years ago today.
Mommy, why are we leaving?
Because your daddy is on to us, and we need to leave before he finds out the truth.
Find anything?
Hey. Well, the road cameras were toast, but I was able to work my magic and pull something from one of the nearby shops.
Okay, let's see what you got. It's her.
The girl? Oh, she's hot.
What? Seen the two kids before. They look to be about 5 or 6. I gotta ask her if they're mine.
Hey, big bad dad.
What did you just call me?
Dad, because you're my dad.
How old are you?
I'm 6.
6. So it's true. She did have a kid with me.
Who's knocking?
Come on in.
Hello?
How did he find us? Is he here to take the kids away?
21 Deering Street's on fire? Yeah, I'm close by.
I knew this day would come, but I won't let him take my babies.
I'm telling you. Where'd he go?
Oh, bad dad got a call, so we have to take off. Mom, are we still moving? Because dad's family is everywhere. Hiding won't work.
Forget moving. He's caught on, and there's a storm coming.
Hey, Cap. Look, I'm glad you made it out, because thought I was a goner in there. You know what? Thanks.
No problem. I'm just doing my job.
Get out of here.
Hey, Henry. Your brother's a forensic doctor, right?
Yeah.
Well, I need you to do me a favor. Okay? It might be a weird one, but take this to him and have him run a paternity test.
A paternity test?
He was asking about Blake's age yesterday. I might lose Blake. But he doesn't seem to know about the others. I won't let him find out.
Nora, you bitch!
Ow! Let go!
You're shameless. Seducing someone else's fiancé. Disgusting.
Oh, you're one to talk. I mean, sleeping with my father while my mother was still pregnant? Real moral high ground there. And you, sneaking other men into your fiancé's house? No wonder Brandon dumped you. Don't drag me down into your mess.
Like mother, like daughter?
Both of them are a real pair of lowlifes. Shut your mouth or I'll rip it off your damn face.
Oh, if you think I'm going down without a fight, bring it on.
Hey.
Hey.
Well, the test results for paternity came back.
Oh my gosh. He's really my kid.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm gonna get that kid back from that woman.
Okay, I'll lock up.
Oh, you call that makeup?
Bitch, die already!
Are you okay?
Oh, Brandon?
Get out.
Honey, I was aiming for that bitch!
Leave! Now! Or I'm gonna make your whole family disappear from LA.
Thank you for stepping in, Mr. White.
Yeah, from oh, sorry. Got something here. felt like that familiar spark. Sorry, I don't know what came over me.
Is there a reason you're here, Mr. White?
Yeah. I figured it out. Okay? You're the girl from 7 years ago, and Blake is my child.
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me that night. I was drugged and I couldn't control myself and
How about the other kid at the alley? He called me dad.
No, he's my late husband's. And he's only 5.
But he looks Blake's age.
He just grew up fast. He takes after his father.
Wait, so you had my kid and you went on and slept with another man?
We only had a one-night stand, Mr. White. And what I do with my life is none of your business.
Fair enough, I guess. Well, it doesn't matter. Blake is my son, he belongs to me, and he will not be forgotten or neglected.
Typical. The first thing he does after finding out is to take my kid. Maybe letting Blake meet him is the only way to keep him from digging deeper. At least he seems to care about Blake. And his family's rich. Blake won't ever go hungry.
If Blake wants to see you, I have no problem with that.
Well, then I'll swing by tomorrow.
No, just don't come by my house. I'll bring Blake to you.
Are you sure you want to go with your dad?
Yeah, the kids at school always make fun of us for not having a dad. Mom, why are you only taking Blake to see Dad? Doesn't he like the rest of us?
Oh, of course he likes you. You are all amazing kids. It's just, he only knows about Blake, and if he finds out about the rest of you, I might not be able to stay with you anymore.
I want to stay with you, Mommy. Yeah, I want to leave that big bad dad. I want to stay with you so I can protect you and everyone.
You are such a sweet boy. But do you remember what I told you? When you go to your dad's tomorrow, stay calm.
Okay, I'm your oldest one, and Alex 1 year younger than me.
Yes, that's right. I know Brandon won't give up easily. Tomorrow is just the beginning. But no matter what happens, I will protect my family.
Mom went to work. Blake and I are at the store. We're picking up some goodies for him. Dylan, someone wants my painting. They're offering $1,000. Well, let's go close the deal, sis. With the bros gone, I'm gonna be your bodyguard.
So you two little rascals are selling some artwork, huh?
Are you gonna buy my drawing?
These 2 kids look just like my son Brandon when he was a kid. Could they be his children? Where's your parents, sweethearts?
Mommy works at the bakery, and Daddy is dead. He died before we met him.
Oh, you 2 poor kids. Well, your mom is amazing, and so are you.
And we're selling her art to help her out.
Well, then I'm going to buy this masterpiece. How does 5,000 sound?
Deal. Thanks, Granny.
This is perfect. I've always wanted a big family. More grandchildren would be amazing.
Oh my God! Children, there's a fire! Get out, kids! Come on! Get out! Get out!
What's wrong, Granny? She's having a heart attack.
No! Leave me!
No, we're not leaving you. Casey, grab towels. Wet them. I'll do CPR.
Cap! We pulled the footage. It's your mom. She's caught in the hay building with 2 kids.
Doesn't matter who's in there, Henry. We're getting you out alive.
Breaking news. A fire broke out at the Cade building. 2 children and an elderly woman are trapped in a high-risk zone. Let's all pray for them.
See, Dylan.
You'll be just fine. I'll sit you right over there. Hey. Stay out. No, stay out. You can't go in. No, it's a death trap. It's a death trap. It's you.
Let go of me. I need to get through and save my kids.
No, you cannot do it. It'll complicate the rescue.
All right, his mother's still in the fire. She's in the worst part. Cool it.
I'm sorry.
Please.
I didn't know. You have to save my kids.
Listen, Nora. It's fine. We're gonna save the kids. It's gonna be fine. I promise. Okay.
Brandon, there are kids. Oh my God! I'm so sorry. I should have got you out sooner. It's all my fault.
You're a good person, Granny. We won't leave you behind. The firemen will save us. They're like superheroes, right?
Exactly. My son is a firefighter, and he's gonna get us out of here for sure.
Our dad is a firefighter, a real hero.
Oh, now you two will be my heroes. Come here, babies. Come here. Oh my God! Help! Help!
Hey.
The kids are inside! Get the kids!
Henry, get my mom out. I'm gonna go get the kids.
Yeah, the roof's gonna tell us.
I'll be fine. Just go!
Yeah! All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Gotcha. This is where we go, okay? You gotta get out of here. Back for me. Yeah.
Casey, don't look up. Please be okay. Henry, where are my kids?
The captain's got him. We'll get out all right.
I hope your mom gets you out of here. None of break promises.
All right, everybody, the road has been blocked off. We have rescue teams working from the outside. I need everybody to back up behind the yellow line. Let's go. Back.
Henry, my kids are in there.
I'm sorry. All right, Brandon's trapped in there too. We can't risk anybody else. All right, I need you to back up, ma'am. Behind the yellow line. Let's go.
Casey, Dylan. They're coming out. Brandon?
Oh my God.
Are you okay?
Okay.
What's wrong with them?
You just inhaled with a smoke. They'll be fine.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You know, I told you I'd save them.
Brandon?
They're gonna be.
Brandon?
They're gonna be just.
Brandon! Has he woken up yet? These are your kids? Oh. You guys know each other?
Yes. When the fire broke out, I had a heart attack, and these 2 little angels saved my life. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have made it. You're an amazing mother.
Thank you.
Amazing mother.
Oh,
Please don't make me laugh. She's nothing but a fraud. Mrs. White, don't listen to her. She's my stepsister, and 7 years ago, she got kicked out because she was doing some, let's say, creative fundraising, and she robbed 4 little bastards. What a legacy, eh?
This tired old act again.
Oh, please. At least I don't have a string of baby daddies. The kids don't even know who their real dad is. Or can you enlighten us, or is it too messy to sort it out?
Enough! The children said their father was dead. Stop dragging his name through the mud.
Oh my god. I heard you were hurt and I came straight here. I was so worried. Oh my god.
Did you get a hint? Get lost. Mom, could you take the kids out of here? I'd like to talk to Nora alone.
Sure, come on, kids. Let's go get a snack. What did you need to talk about?
In that burning building, you mentioned our kid. What did you mean by that?
I think you must have misheard. I was just talking about Blake. He's been rooting for you to pull through.
Is that right?
Yeah, of course. Didn't you get the paternity test done? He saved Dylan and Casey. But I can't just hand over all of them to him.
You're his wife, right?
Oh.
It's time for you to start taking care of your husband.
Oh, doctor, I'm not. Okay.
It's fine. I'll take care of myself.
Here, let me help.
What are you thinking about?
Nothing. I'm just applying ointment. This looks like it hurts a lot. Should I get your arm too?
Well, let's do that.
Oh, thank God. My son's finally getting some.
Yeah, it's better. Okay.
Oh, it's just bandaging. How disappointing.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Where are the kids?
Oh, they just played themselves out and crashed. Don't worry, the nurses are keeping an eye on them.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go check on them.
You like her, huh?
Mom, what are you talking about?
Come on, I'm your mom. I know you better than anyone. You don't let any woman get this close to you.
She doesn't like me.
Please, Brandon.
Can you see that?
You just think that every woman should fall head over heels for your hero act. If she doesn't like you, then what's your game plan?
How do I even begin?
Start with what she cares about most.
You little witch, stop right there.
What do you want?
Did you think you can weasel your way back into Brandon's life? Because you're nobody. From a bakery with 4 kids, living in this fantasy.
Wow. I don't think that at all.
Well, you shouldn't. And besides, get the hell out of this fucking hospital, and Brandon is mine to take care of.
Right.
Mhm.
Like he'd marry you.
if I vanished.
He'll marry me and you'll see!
Sure.
What if that mean lady steals Dad away? We can't let Mom leave the hospital. We gotta stop her.
What? You have a child with her? I have a grandson? Oh, look at you, stud! Oh, sorry, kiddo.
Okay.
Mom just got a tad excited.
Yeah. But I think the main concern is that she thinks I might take Blake away.
Yeah. I'd love to have my grandson back, but I'm thinking bigger. How about a daughter-in-law and all 4 grandkids running around? But you can't just snatch him. Use your charm and bring back all 4 grandkids.
That's easy for you to say, Mom.
Oh, hey, kiddos. What are you doing here?
We need your help.
Kids, the doctor said you're all good to go home. Casey? Dylan?
Hi, Mommy. We look pretty. Can we stay with her for a few days?
Oh, you scared me half to death. Are you all okay?
Nora, I'm too old to look after my son properly. Could you take care of him while he's in the hospital until he's discharged? Don't worry. I'll take great care of your 4 grandchildren during these days.
Oh, no, but
Oh, phone's dying. Gotta go. It's settled. Bye.
I thought I could run away from all this.
I administered the sedative as instructed. He'll be out for at least 30 minutes.
Good job. It's been 7 years, and you never let me get close. But tonight, you don't have a say in this. You are all mine.
Oh, doctor, sorry. You dropped something. Sorry. Does Brandon need a sedative? Something's not right.
Even though you're asleep, I'll make you enjoy this.
Time for you to cool down, you shameful bitch! What the hell is wrong with you?
Phil, it's touching me. That one, the Scott family's done.
No. Listen to me. You cannot do this. I'll do anything.
Get out. I don't want to see you again. Okay? Oh. The hell is this? You just got water all over me.
I panicked. I mean, okay, what was I supposed to do?
I don't know, but...
Sorry, but...
Oh, I think my bandage is reopened.
Yeah.
Redo the bandage. Oh. Phil, it's touching me. What are you staring at?
Just, maybe you should do it yourself. I mean, I know you don't like women touching you.
Well, you touching me. It's fine.
What does he mean by it's fine to touch me? Is he teasing me?
My arm is still really tender. Can you help me?
Yeah. No. He can't like me, right?
You've done this before. Why didn't you use now?
I'm just worried about your wound is all.
You know, the wound is right on my side. It's not on my chest. So I don't know why your hand's there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't... I'm sorry.
She's this resistant from a kiss? Why is my heart racing like this? Why do I want to feel her touch? Is Mom right? Do I actually like her?
You're just Sorry, just sit still. I'll redress your wound. You know, I thought you were going to take away Blake tonight. I guess you'll have to wait until you're out of here.
I understand with you.
Are you the one that wanted him gone? Why the sudden change of heart?
Well, if he's with you, then I get to see you every day.
Well, that is not happening.
Why not?
If he keeps hanging around, he'll know all 4 kids are his.
Is there a problem?
I'm just thinking about the kids. Their father visits a lot.
Wait,
so-
I thought you said he died.
I shouldn't have lied to you. Their father, he was a gambler and a drunk. And he hurt me. So I said that he died because it was easier to move on.
What kind of man does that? I won't go. And, you get some rest.
Yeah. You too. Get some rest. Take care of yourself.
She's still hung up on that loser?
Dylan, Casey,
Daddy.
how you guys doing?
Good.
You having fun?
Yeah.
Good. Hey, Nora sent me to pick up the kids.
Daddy, when's Mommy coming home?
Later tonight, okay? I'll race you to the car, buddy.
Okay.
Daddy? Isn't he supposed to be dead? No, I need to tell Brandon right away.
Brandon, we need to talk.
Okay, I think I got it now.
Okay.
Don't need to use a crutch.
Okay. We'll just take it easy.
Okay. Oh, sorry, 1 sec.
Yeah.
Huh?
The kid's dad is still alive.
I know.
You know? Do you also know how handsome that guy is? He's got the kids wrapped around his finger. Honestly, you might be out of luck.
Mom, what are you talking about?
You better charm the pants off Nora, or she's going back to her ex. You don't want to wake up regretting this.
What was that about?
Oh, nothing. I just,
Oh my gosh, are you okay?
sorry, I just felt a little queasy there.
Okay. Well, let me help.
Okay. By the way, the doctor said that I need to eat bland food for the rest of the month. Can you keep that in mind?
Yeah. Yeah, sure, I got that.
Okay. That means you can bring me lunch every day at the fire station?
Oh, what?
I mean, or I could just come to your place for dinners. I mean, after all, I did save your kids.
No.
So you kind of owe me.
No, that's okay. I can bring you your lunch.
And then you fold the beak down, and there you go. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Now I made a headquarters of swans. Hey, guys. Mom, look. Dad's teaching us how to make paper cranes.
Wow, that's so cool. Thank you again, Jacob, for watching them this late.
Well, no, you know you don't have to thank me. I'm their godfather, remember? And they love calling me daddy, huh? Also, I run the daycare, so you pay for the service.
Well, you're a lifesaver, and you only charge me half, so you're an even bigger hero. Just gotta go grab an older brother. All right, come on, kids.
Yeah.
Say goodbye to Dad. We gotta go.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
So all I am to you, just a brother.
Oh, this is perfect. Just a little bit of nudge. Brandon needs to know what he's up against.
Is he auditioning for a calendar?
Oh. Oh. Hey. When did you get here?
Oh, well, I mean, I've been here long enough to see you showing off.
Of course. Well, I was just waiting for a lunch.
Yeah, here.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
It's totally fine. Well, let's see what you brought for lunch.
Right. I just whipped something up. I mean, I guess I don't even really know what you like, but.
Well, whatever it is, I'm gonna go on with. I'm starving.
Extra. Fine, that's it. Getting to know Brandon, he's not as cool as I thought. Honestly, he's kind of sweet. If he's cool with having Blake around, maybe I should tell him the 4 kids are his.
This little brat thinks she can steal my man. Let's take her away. Well. Look at me saving the day. "911? Yes, we're trapped in the room 408 and at the Edward Hotel. and there's smoke everywhere. Please hurry." Enjoy the aphrodisiac. You lovebirds.
How long you out there at your hotel?
As the crow flies, 15 minutes.
Save it down to 10. Let's move.
Within 9.5.
Why is it so hot in here? Nora, come on. Come on.
We evacuated everyone, but room 408 is still locked. Throw us away.
I'm taking advantage of her. Nora.
Oh, what's going on?
Nora, don't freak out. We're being set up and we have to get out of here.
Oh, I'm so lightheaded. Help me.
Oh, okay, yeah. Are you really? Because I've liked you for a long time.
No, I'm wide awake.
Nora, stop, we can't.
I think I've liked you for a really long time, Brandon.
Nora, stop. I'm not Brandon, please. Please stop. I'm losing control here. Nora, please. Stop.
Bro, you've got to save Mom and Dad Jacob. Those bad guys are onto them. Relax. I just hacked into the smoke detector in room 408.
Stop.
Oh my god! Oh my god, what am I doing?
Nora? What's going on?
Here. This.
And just like that, crushed and you make it off the ground before it crashed and burned.
Who called in the false alarm?
Here's the thing. No fire.
Are you mad at me?
Oh, why would I be mad? You're just cozying up with your ex.
He's not my ex. I am not into him.
Then why were you with him?
I was confused. And I thought he was you.
You thought he was me. What does that even mean, Nora?
It means what it means, Brandon.
Do you even know what you're doing?
7 years ago, I was lost. But right now, I know exactly what I want right now. I want you.
So you've wanted me this whole time.
Oh, you can't unsee that.
Nora, I was thinking that, how about you move in with me?
What?
Come on. I mean, what's the deal? Wait, you ghosted me before. Are you planning to vanish again?
No, I mean...
You can accept me, but will your family?
Okay, look. I know you're worried about the kids. Okay, but I don't care if Blake is the only one I share blood with. Your other kids? They're mine too. Heart and soul.
He's a good man. Maybe I should tell him the truth.
Brandon, the truth is, kids, they're...
Central Street's on fire. We just got the call. They need backup right now.
We're facing this later.
Hey, it's Andy. You need to get over here now. Your kids are bullying someone at school. Call me back.
Okay, I'll be right there.
Miss Tina, I just got off the phone with Casey's mom, and she's on her way now to apologize for this mess.
Now we're talking. Your son stole the spotlight from her. Why should we apologize to you?
And you think you can talk back after bullying your classmate? I guess you got that from your mother.
And you think it's classy to insult children? Some teacher you are. Kids, are you all right? What happened?
Casey's drawing got first place fair and square, but Jack's mom paid the school to cancel it. Then Jack came to rub it in Casey's face. And she screamed at us.
You're the mother of these little monsters?
Just some poor little baker with a sad little shop. I'd stay away from this one, Miss Tina. Poverty's contagious.
Here's the deal. Your kids slapped themselves, apologized to my son, and we'll let this slide.
Oh, wow. That's a very generous offer. But how about this? Your spoiled brat of a child apologizes to my kids instead.
Oh, you have no idea who you're messing with. Jack's mom donated an entire building to the school, okay? You really think that she's apologizing to you?
Oh, right. And I forgot how it works around here. Money rewrites the rules. But if you think for a second I'm going to let you push around my kids, you've got another thing coming.
You're nothing to us. Your kids are nothing. Know your place.
Careful.
Who the hell are you?
Me? I am her husband. I'm the father of these 4 kids. Is there a problem here?
When did he find out that they're all his?
A washed-up firefighter with a big mouth. You do know who my husband is, right?
No. Enlighten me.
The most prized business partner of the White family. You cross us, and you're not only picking a fight with me, but with all of the Whites.
You know, if the Whites came here, they'd be apologizing to me.
So you're not scared of them then? Who do you think you are? The heir to the White dynasty? Unbelievable. Laughing at me? You just wait. If my husband gets here, you're all dead. Honey, you won't believe what's happening. Jack is being bullied at school. You need to come down here right now and teach them a good lesson. My husband's on his way. We'll see if you're still so smug once he gets here.
What do you got there?
Where is the coward who messed with my son?
It was that pathetic baker and her crew of troublemakers, and her husband, just some stinking firefighter dragging around 4 brats.
You messed with the wrong family. By the time I'm done with you, you'll regret ever stepping foot in this town.
Are you telling me to get out of LA?
It's you.
That's him, babe. That smug, pretty boy firefighter. He thinks he can push us around just because he's a man. Show him who's boss.
Shut up. Do you have any idea who you're calling a pretty boy?
What did you hear, Tony? They're the ones picking on us!
Tony, I swear, the man's kids are out of control. They're like rats.
You're the rat. You idiot. Sir, I am so sorry. I had no idea it was you.
What difference would it make? If we were just not important people, you'd just trample all over us.
No. That's not what I'm trying to say.
What's so special about him? He's just a firefighter.
Enough! Do you have any idea who you're talking to?
And tell me, why is this so important?
Idiot. That is Brandon White, the sole heir of the White family.
Consider this your notice, Tony. As of now, my family will be cutting ties with all of your business.
Sir, I am so sorry. Please, just give me one more chance.
Now's your chance, but the moment you stormed in here, all hot-headed and reckless, you show me exactly why you're unfit to be my business partner.
This is all your fault. You and your entitled nonsense.
No, I didn't know, okay? They say the White kids are all going abroad for study. How could I guess they were here in our town?
Fix this now.
I'm so sorry. We're really sorry. Please forgive us. We can't go bankrupt. Tony, wait! Don't leave me! You're not gonna divorce me, aren't you?
I'm really sorry. I'm just the new intern. I had no idea that you were the biggest investor in this kindergarten.
Well, now you know. And as of today, your internship is officially over. You're fired. That was fun.
Dad, you were a hero today. Casey loves Daddy. You're so strong, Dad. I'm brave too.
Now that he knows the truth, is he planning to send them away?
You guys are awesome. Hey, just because only one of you shares my blood doesn't mean I don't love all of you just the same.
Wait, what? He still doesn't know? Was he just playing along to help us out?
But Dad, we are your kids.
What?
I can't tell him the truth. If the White family finds out, they might send my kids abroad, and I'll never see them again.
He just means that he looks up to you.
Like a dad.
Right. Well, in that case, how about we all go out and get some ice cream?
Yeah!
Yeah, come on. Let's go.
Those brats are not even his? Perfect. Oh, Nora, you're gonna regret ever crossing me.
Come here. Hey.
What are you doing?
What? You've already slept with me twice. What's stopping you from a third time?
It's complicated.
Are you still hung up on that jerk of an ex-husband?
He is a jerk.
You know what? Take your time. Okay, I'm not gonna rush you. I will wait until you actually give me an answer. Can I just have one more kiss? Please.
Oh my god. It's really her. Can you believe it? Shame on her. 4 kids and 4 different dads. What a mess. I'm sorry, what? None of this is true.
Nora! You're fired!
What? Why?
Do you see this chaos? Look at our reviews. We are drowning in bad ratings because of your reputation. Sales are tanking. I should have fired you yesterday. Take your things and leave.
But it's not true. I didn't do anything.
Congrats, loser. You officially joined the unemployment club.
Who did this? Didn't you?
If I were you, I wouldn't be playing detective. You got way bigger fish to fry at home.
Kids are at home.
Your mom's a disgrace, running around with all those men, bringing shame upon the neighborhood.
What's next? A 5th dad?
Leave my mom alone. We're not what you think. We're quadruplets. Yeah, and we even have a DNA test to prove it.
Yeah, a DNA test. Isn't that adorable? It still doesn't change the fact that your family's a disgrace. Impish rascals.
No one touches my kids. You think you can mess with my family and spray paint this nonsense everywhere? Get out of here!
This is insane. Let's leave.
Yeah, that's right. You better leave. If you come back, you'll regret it.
Are you guys okay?
You were so awesome, Mom.
Mommy sure was. It's all to protect you little gems.
You really went for it, Mommy.
Thanks, buddy.
Mom, me and Blake cleaned up the paint outside.
Oh, you guys are the best.
Hey, I'm on my way to check in on you.
The kids are already tucked in. Let's chat in the morning.
Look, I'm going to make sure that Julia pays for this, okay? I've already called it in. All right. Bye. Nora said Blake was the oldest. Does that mean Alex is mine too?
She's here, and the tracker says she hasn't moved. Payback. What's going on? Nobody messes with our mom. Guess who picked on our mom? You.
Let me go. Please. Let me go.
Help!
Oh, Brandon, you scared me half to death.
Nora, how many secrets are you keeping from me?
What do you mean?
I mean, this. Why are Alex and the others fraternal twins and they all happen to be the same age?
This is a mistake. Alex is definitely not yours.
You know, you are a terrible liar, Nora. The quadruplets aren't there. Which means that they're mine. You seem guilty.
No. No, Alex is definitely my ex-husband. He's not yours.
Tell me the truth, or I might have to punish you.
Okay. Alex is yours. You happy now?
How about the others?
No, Brandon. Dylan and Casey are definitely not yours. They're my ex-husbands. I mean, you could look at them. They're way smaller than the other two. I've got to figure out how to change those kids' ages to match up.
You know, if you're not gonna tell me, then I'm just gonna ask them myself.
No, Brandon, wait, I'm not lying. They're definitely not yours. Wait, kids, where'd they go? Kids?
Are you hiding?
No, they were here before I left. I went to sleep, I swear.
Are you serious? Okay.
Mom, please come save us. Don't worry, Vincent. Mom and Dad will come and save us.
Really? You might be young, but you still need a good lesson.
So I saved you from these kids in the alley up. When do I get my reward?
I called you here to plan what we're gonna do with their mom, but looks like luck is on our side, since running into these little tiny children.
You're a terrible person. Our dad is coming.
Oh, really? Oi, I heard only 2 of you are his children.
No, we're all of his kids.
All of you are his children? Oh my god, I love. Even more intriguing. Once your mom is here, you're gonna find out if Daddy chooses you over her. Who knows?
I got the cops looking into it. I have my own people doing it as well. We're gonna find them. Okay, I promise. Okay? Hello?
Yep, we got a wildfire burning in LA. The Forest Service needs our help yesterday.
Go, they need you. God, I can't just wait around here. I need to go check all their usual spots.
Aw, good night, you little bitch. Your little angels are waiting for you. Oh.
Kids, don't worry. Everything's gonna be okay. Mommy's here. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be.
Oh, how touching. You can't even save yourself. How on earth are you gonna save your little bastards?
They're not bastards.
I know who their daddy is. Do you really think by having Brandon's children, you're gonna make him fall in love for you?
You think that Brandon will ever want to marry you now?
You're so naive. If it wasn't for you, I'll already be Mrs. White. But Don't worry. You're gonna see how it feels like to be discarded by Brandon.
What are you doing?
Hey, Brandon.
Julia,
No, Brandon, don't listen to her. Don't listen to her.
if you've done anything to those kids,
They're right here with me. Aw. If you want to see them again, come along. And I will send you the location.
I swear to God, if you harmed them,
Tick tock. What's that? Tick tock. Time's wasting. You better hurry. I'll see you soon.
Nora!
Brandon, honey, that was quick.
Julia, let them go.
Let him go? Sure. I can definitely do that. But you have to make a choice.
What are you talking about?
It's simple. Either you will choose the kids or you have to choose Nora. But you cannot have both. And whichever who don't get picked, well, let's just say, go explode. Brandon, save the kids.
No, Dad, save Mom.
Ah, shut up, you little brats. So, what's it gonna be? Are you going to abandon your own kids for that woman? Oh.
It's okay, Blake. Then you guys are gonna get here, okay? Julia, let them go. I'll do anything you want, okay? Anything. Just let them go.
Actually, no deal. Choose now. Which gonna be Nora or the kids?
He has no idea all 4 kids are his. I have to tell him to save them.
Make a choice. If you don't, I will kill them all.
You have to save the kids or you'll regret it for the rest of your life. Brandon, save the kids.
Wait. I'm not choosing. I'm taking my family back. You know, it doesn't even matter if those kids are mine. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving, you know, because...
What?
Because I love you!
Brandon.
Brandon, you're pissing me off.
You're pissing me off, too.
It's okay. It's okay. You're okay. Right?
You're okay.
Nora, if I can't have what I want, neither can you. We will all go down together. And if you think you're safe, I rigged this building and no one will go out alive. And if you think you're safe, I rigged this building and everyone will go out. No one will go out alive.
Watch out!
Help! Help, please!
Brandon, no!
I don't want to die. Help, please!
Brandon, no!
Saving lives is my job. Get the kids out now.
Brandon! Brandon!
Hang on, I've got you. I don't want to die.
Come on, kids, let's go! Go, 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 go!
Mommy, why isn't Dad coming with us?
He's not just your dad. He's a firefighter. He's got a responsibility.
Come on.
No, he can't be gone.
Daddy, Dad, you can't die.
I didn't get to tell him how much I love him.
Mommy, are we going to lose Daddy? Mommy, your hands are bleeding. Don't worry, Mom. I'll protect you, just like Dad.
My poor babies.
Nora! What are you guys doing here? You gotta get out.
No, we're not leaving. Not until Brandon comes out.
Hey, this is my lucky piece of gum. Take it with me everywhere I go. You gonna hold on to it for me? To keep you safe, okay?
Brandon, you jerk! You promised you would protect us. I hate you.
One moment you hate me, the next you love me. Nora.
Brandon!
Nora. I'm sorry for worrying you. You're such a jerk. You're such a jerk.
What's going on? Where are the kids?
They're just, kids! Ow! Nora, will you marry me?
Marry Daddy! Marry Daddy!
Yes, I will.
You have to now. Come on.
Come here, you kiddo.
Go on.